The Exarathi war clans had spent decades conquering the Outer Rim. Planet after planet fell beneath their plasma storms, and no species had ever stopped them once their war drums began. When they set their eyes on Earth, they expected another easy conquest. After all, humanity had only been in the stars for a century. What could such a young race possibly do against the oldest marauders of the galaxy? Their fleets descended on Mars first, burning its orbital stations to slag. But instead of retreating deeper into their system, humanity stood firm. They launched fleets of lean, angular ships armed with mass drivers and railguns, weapons the Exarathi considered crude compared to their plasma cannons. The battle began as expected. Human ships were torn apart in the opening volleys. But then something strange happened. The humans didn't break. They didn't scatter. Instead, they closed ranks, their ships flying in tight formation, shielding each other, weaving like a single organism. They fought not as isolated units but as a wall of fire and steel. The Exarathi had never seen this before. Most species fled when outmatched, but the humans pressed forward, their weapons hammering relentlessly. They weren't trying to survive. They were trying to hold the line. The Exarathi pushed harder, certain that human morale would crack. But then the humans began ramming. Damaged vessels, instead of retreating, hurled themselves into the enemy's largest warships, detonating in brilliant, suicidal bursts. Each sacrifice tore gaping wounds in the Exarathi armada. By the third day of battle, the invaders realized the truth. The humans would never surrender. They would burn every ship, every station, every life if it meant stopping the invaders from reaching Earth. And in that realization came something the Exarathi had never known. Fear. For the first time, their war drums fell silent. When the battered remnants of their fleet limped away, the message was carried across the stars. Humanity was not a species to be conquered. They were a wall that would not fall. A wall built of fire, blood, and an unbreakable will. From that day on, the galaxy whispered a new warning. Do not test the humans. For behind every world they defend lies the wall of fire.